Right, got your tea, your mince pie as well. I've eaten a lot of mince pies. What I do is I don't like all of the pastry, so I pick the pastry off and like put it in the little bucket, and then I give that to the cat and she eats it. It is that time of year, the end of the year, when everybody is doing the 2023 collection type videos, and I'm gonna jump on that trend. Before we get started, yes, I'm wearing these inside out. Let's just ignore my inability to get dressed. Also, I want to say that I have just lost the plot. I did a lot of thinking long and hard about my YouTube channel, and I basically overthought long and hard about my YouTube channel. I wanted to kind of move away from where I was doing these vlogs that weren't very consistent or structured, and I wanted to be more like organised and structured, but I think the reality is that I need to be somewhere more in the middle, so I'm trying to find the balance and find my space between the two of them, so it's a bit of a journey. Let's start by sitting on the cushion. I know this looks like a really comfy little zone, but it's not that comfy. I am just sat on the floor. Also, this lino doesn't actually cover the entire floor. It's just this one little patch you can probably see in the corner. I had random bits of lino, so I thought this'll do. By the time I finished that intro, my tea went cold, by the way, and that is the reality. This is a different cup. Don't ask. So I saw this video recently that said, how would you describe your 2023 in one word? And that is what I want to do. So I have written a few words down here on my lappy top, and we're gonna look through those words and pick the one for 2023. My camera is about to die. What the hell? I literally just started. Okay, so I've written down a few words. They're all somewhat similar to each other. So the first word is reflective. I feel like this year has been pretty damn reflective. Last year, so 2022, was very spontaneous and adventurous. I went on a lot of camping trips and did a lot of stuff. And then this year, I didn't go camping at all. I don't know why. I've had a lot of things happen this year. A lot of like off-screen things with business and with people and personal life, so it's been more of an internal year than last year. So reflective is quite good, because I think with all of the things that happen with people and situations, all the bad things that happen, they're usually a mirror for yourself, so you can learn from every bad thing that happens. You can learn something about yourself from it. And I think that's what I've been doing this past year, is just learning about myself and my life and who I am and what I want from people and from things and from life in general. So I feel like reflective is quite a good word to sum up my year. The next word is transformative, and I mean it's linked to reflective, I suppose, but transformative I think is quite good, because last year I made loads of videos and I learned quite a lot quite quickly because I was making so many YouTube videos, and then I feel like this year I've stepped it up again. I feel like I've improved quite a lot, but I haven't made as many videos as I did last year. I only made videos for like the first 6 months of the year. So transformative is a good one, but I feel like that's more in terms of technical skills, so my photography and my video creation skills. The next word is resilient, and I feel like I'm pretty resilient. If you don't know, I have a video on my Instagram explaining what happened with eBay and my whole plant business, and I basically got kicked off, but then I found a way to get back on there, which I think sums up how resilient I am. I'm quite good at overcoming things. However, I feel like resilient is something, it's not a theme for the past year. I feel like resilient is a theme permanently within me. I feel like I am a pretty resilient person. I'm quite good at dealing with difficulties and pushing through hardships, and I think that kind of comes down to your determination and your desire. If you want something enough, then you can push through hardships with a lot more ease than if you don't really want it. So I think I've always been quite resilient, so I don't know if that's really going to be my word of the year, but throwing it out there. The next word is introspective. Now, this I think could be the word. I feel like that resonates with me more than the other words, because it has been a much more internal year for me. You see, there's a theme here, isn't there? I feel like this year has been very introspective. All of the stuff that's been happening has made me look inwards and work on myself, not just on a technical level, but on, you know, a personal level. And a few other random words which I'm not really sure are authentic. I feel like I'm always pretty authentic. I mean, who else am I gonna be, right? And another one is mindful. I've probably been more mindful this year than I have before. I think that probably comes with age, because you become more mindful to what you really want, and it kind of goes hand in hand with being authentic. You become more mindful to what you actually want out of life and out of people and out of situations, whereas when you're younger you're a bit of a sheep, you just kind of go along with everything, so you're not really your true self, but you're also not very mindful of the fact that you're not being your true self. That makes sense? I think once you start saying them, it becomes clear which word is the word, which one resonates the most. And the thing is, when you look back at the past year, it's always the really big emotional things that stand out, so it's easy to just forget about all the other little things that happened in the year. I think my word of the year is introspective. I have done a lot of looking internally and a lot of working on myself and looking at my life and what I want and what I don't want, and like the people I want in my life and the people I don't want in my life, and really honing in on my own version of perfection, or as close as you can get to a perfect life, a desired life, let's say a desired life. Yeah, I'm gonna say introspective is my word. So what is your word for 2023? What is your one word to describe the past year? And if you can't think of one word, I'll let you think of two, maybe three words, because I kind of cheated as well. Comment what your word is, because I'd like to know what the 2023 experience was for you. This is what's so strange, okay? We all live past 365 days. We all live them, but we all had totally different experiences. That's insane, isn't it? That's so strange. So I want to know what your experience was. What was the past year like for you? What is your one word to describe 2023? I also want to say that sometimes it's easy to feel like you haven't really done anything with your past year, because when you're seeing all these other people's show reels where they've got all these amazing things happening mashed together with some upbeat music, it's easy to feel like your life isn't as eventful or isn't as interesting. And don't feel like that, because 365 days went past, you obviously did things. I hope you had a good year. Comment what your word is. And that is pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to have a chat, basically. It's bad lighting. I've been filming some videos indoors, and I'm not gonna lie, the lighting situation isn't great. I'm working on it, I'm doing what I can, and the days are shorter and darker, so I can only do so much, but I'm working with it. Before we leave this here, I don't want to leave this on a past year note. I don't want to leave this on 2023. I want to leave this on 2024. I want to leave this on a future note. So don't just comment what your 2023 word was. Comment what you want your 2024 word to be. What do you want out of the next year? What do you want out of the next 365 days? I'm dribbling, what's going on? I'm getting too excited about this. What do you want your 2024 to be? What is one word you want your next year to be? This is something that, in a way, it's easier because it could be anything. You know, it can be whatever the hell you want it to be, whatever you want from the future. I think my 2024 word is going to be rewarding. That's my word. I think I've worked really hard this past year, everything internally as well as everything externally. I've put in quite a lot of work, and I really hope next year is rewarding. I think that is my word. 2023 was introspective and 2024 should be rewarding, I hope. Let's see if I make a video in a year's time saying if this is true or not. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching. I'm going to go and eat my mince pie, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.